Okay, here I am. So, I think if anybody had asked me, would you start a YouTube channel now? And if it was like 5 weeks ago, I would say no. No, if it was 5 weeks ago, I'd say yes. But now I'm starting to think no. So, I'm on 479 videos. But that is not over the course of 5 weeks. It's more like 10 years off and on. And probably, I think that my analytics say 19 just for the past 30 days. So I've kind of been hustling. But anyways, if something like that is interesting to you, like you're trying to figure out, should I start a YouTube page or should I not start a YouTube page channel? Um, over 40, over 50, it's starting to get frustrating for me. So anyway, I'm Nubia of NubianQueen Nation. This is my Sunday analytics. So stay with me. Let's see here. So like I said, this is my 5th week of how to grow your own channel. And this is my 2nd week in a row where, I don't know, my analytics are not looking very good. Some people, they make it sound very easy to have your own, start your own YouTube page. And you know what? I'm starting to, I guess, rethink, because it is fun, the thought of trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And right now I'm at 464. I've done harder things, like raise 4 children. This is not for the faint at heart, I have to admit. So again, I'm rethinking it, because if I'm trying to, when it's fun, if I stay in it for just the funness of it, then it is fun. But then when you're just trying to hit some milestones and keep that thing going, and I tell you what, it's like, well, you all know, thank you for the one person that's on right now. It's 11:30 at night, and all day long and all weekend I say, okay, I'm going to get this video out. I'm going to check my analytics, because Sunday doesn't count anyway. So if I even just were to record it on Friday and upload it, but no, it's Sunday and it's almost 11:30 in the evening, and here I am recording my analytics. But I'm being consistent. So again, like I said, I started off, if you're doing it for just fun, then keep doing it. And by all means, I would say yes, start your channel. But if you're doing it and you're trying to just crunch those numbers and reach that goal, it just feels like you're never going to get there, especially if you're over the age of 40. I feel like maybe I should buy a dog and walk and take nice walks early in the morning. I'm not an early morning person, and I don't have a dog. So I think by saying my intent really is to encourage people who are over the age of 40. And then, by the way, because I am over a certain age, I feel, you probably wouldn't even notice because my shirt is the same color as my skin, but I feel self-conscious. It's like your grandmother and your mom and them taught you modesty, and that you should never wear things without having, covering your shoulders, old-fashioned. But anyway, like I said, when I concentrate on the fun part of it, then it is fun to have the YouTube page and to try and grow your channel. But then when you try and crunch those numbers, I'm not a crunch the number person. I'm just like, get on it, think of what you want to talk about and just do it. But then if you're an overthinker like me, hi, if you're an overthinker like me, thank you guys for joining, then I'm way too much in my head. And I just, like I said, overthinking it. But then you got to think of it. The good outweighs the bad. And so if you concentrate too much on the numbers, it's very, very hard. But if you just think of the fun part of it, then okay, that's the part that makes me want to keep going. It's 11:30 on the East Coast. I'm surprised that there's so many of you on, but I do appreciate you all. Tell me, leave something in the comments. Have any of you started your own YouTube page, YouTube channel? I keep saying that page, YouTube channel. So I am trying to hit some goals. So if you're watching and you care to share or subscribe, I would appreciate it. So this is my 5th week doing my Sunday analytics. And like I said, I always planned to start off earlier in the weekend. But I did, in my own defense this time, I did have to help my daughter. She packed up and we drove her to DC to school. And then we drove right back. And then I also did just come back from Texas. So if you watch any of my other things, I do have another segment on Tuesdays called Connecticut Housewives. So those things do kind of take away. You're trying to think of things creatively. But actually, when I talked to my sister on Tuesday, because she actually is my sister, blood sister, we just chit-chat about aging parents, raising children, being married, those type of things. And so that's kind of a fun one. And we do that live. But the last 2 or 3 weeks, I had been in Texas taking care of my elderly parent. Um, and that, it does take a lot out of you. So he was in the hospital, in the nursing home, and we moved him from the nursing home back into my sister's house, which meant closing down his apartment, moving things, packing stuff up and all that, and then flying back to Connecticut, which is where I am. So, but I was trying to say the intent of my channel is to just grow a community of people over 40 who are thinking about starting the YouTube channel. Maybe they just, I don't know, they think that if they're too old or that it's too late. But in the long run, I think I am building a community, So, like I said, if any of you have a channel, let me know what it is, and I'd be happy to go over and encourage you and subscribe to your page. Um, so, what are some other things I wanted to talk about? Trying not to, like I said, let the numbers bother me as far as trying to be monetized, because it's very, very challenging. It can be very frustrating, and it's harder than you think. It's harder than I think. Um, and there's definitely going to be peaks and valleys, I know, and I'm still working on the part where I need to edit. So, but if I worry too much about editing, then I don't do it. All right. So that's why I'm learning, but I'm not letting that part of it stop me. So, like I said, I have done harder things like raise 4 children. um, like I said in the beginning of the video too, I'm like the people who are just walking in the woods and they're just walking their dog, whatever. Which I have no dog, and I don't like walking in the woods by myself, so I can't do that. Um, so anyway, who do I have out here? Thank you, thank you, thank you, James and Noah. And let's go back, pick up your, go back to DC, take her to a real school. Oh, well, she's at the school that she likes. She's at the school that she's enjoying the school that she is at. She was at a school in, I want to say, Massachusetts, and she was there for about a year. And there was some embezzling going on with the money of the school. It's hard enough as it is for any school to stay open, but they had the president and whomever of the school was embezzling money. So I'm not even sure if that school is actually still functioning. But anyway, off the topic. So I was saying this is my 5th week of how to grow your channel, or I should say how I'm growing my channel, and I do the analytics. So it looks exactly like it did last week, but maybe it's because, like I said, I was out of town, and my sister and I I was trying to use a different program, um, and it's just crunching the numbers. That's hard. I just want to make it fun. Um, so what else did I want to talk about? The other thing too, somebody said, oh, well, you can, one person said he wanted to grow his channel and that other people in the past have paid for subscribers. Everybody wants to I want to do it organically. So that's why, one subscriber at a time, I just have to be patient and not measure this channel, my success by this channel. Because there's so many other things that I've done, including, like I said, raising 4 children, homeschooling, gardening, being married for 37 years. That's a challenge. Um, can you shout out, friend? It's his birthday. Hi, Hugh Jazz. Hi, Hugh. Okay. Shouted him out. Um, who else is on here today? Thank you for those of you who jumped on. Like I said, it's the East Coast. I know it's close to 11:30. My friend also works at 1000. Okay. Works in the fire section. That's good. Let's see. Yes. Cool. Yeah. So James, do you have a channel and you're growing your channel? You said you love analytics. I do not love analytics. I'm trying to figure all this out, but you just gotta let it flow. Thank you very much, James. Just gotta let it flow and just okay. I love it. People just come on and they say anything in the comments. But just remember to have fun. If you're over 40, just jump in. Just keep it real. And all I want to do is grow it organically. And I guess, 3 of my children, the girls are out, and my son is just finished high school. So maybe it is time to get a dog. Because lately, or before that, we were trying to figure out what size dog to get. Because at one time we had a Rottweiler, and then I've also had a Yorkshire Terrier. I know other people in my family have had Yorkshire Terriers. So I don't know, because we couldn't figure out, it has to be hyperallergenic. So, so anyways, I like Yorkshire Terriers, and my sister and nieces on my husband's side have little miniature Yorkies. So anyway, I think that's all that I have for today. I just want to come on and I want to be consistent with my analytics. This is week 5. Hopefully next week, number 6, I will maybe record it and put it up, but it is fun to go live. So thank you for those who joined, and if you'd like to see us or see me again live, come on Tuesday and listen to my sister and I chit-chat about being a Connecticut housewives. All right? That's all I have for now. I appreciate all you for jumping on, and until next time, peace and blessings. Ciao for now. This is Nubia of NubianQueen Nation. Bye. So appreciate you. I hear you, James. 300 subscribers. I think I'm at 464 now. But until next week, guys. Bye-bye.